What social media is and its significance in today's world. Social media refers to a variety of online platforms and technologies that enable users to create, share, or exchange information, ideas, and content through the internet. Some popular examples of social media platforms include Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Social media has become a significant aspect of modern society as it allows individuals to connect and communicate with each other from all over the world. It also allows people to share their thoughts, ideas, and experiences with others and has become a powerful tool for self-expression and personal branding. In addition to its effects on personal communication and self-expression, social media also has significant effects on how we consume news and information, as well as how we engage in politics and activism. It has also played a big role in shaping the way we conduct business and marketing. However, it is important to note that social media also has its negative effects, such as increased rates of depression, anxiety, decreased face-to-face communication, decreased empathy, and increased feelings of isolation and loneliness. It can also facilitate cyberbullying and harassment, and the negative effects this can have on individuals and communities, as well as spread of misinformation, etc. How social media use can lead to increased rates of depression, anxiety, and other mental health issues. 1. Comparison. Social media platforms often present a curated and edited version of people's lives, which can lead users to compare their own lives unfavorably to others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem, which can contribute to depression and anxiety. 2. Isolation. Social media use can lead to decreased face-to-face communication and increased feelings of isolation, which can also contribute to depression and anxiety. Cyberbullying and harassment. Social media can also facilitate cyberbullying and harassment, which can lead to feelings of stress, fear, and helplessness, which can exacerbate mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. Constant connectivity. Social media can contribute to the feeling of constantly being connected, which can lead to feelings of pressure to be available and responsive, which can lead to increased stress and anxiety. Lack of privacy. Social media can also lead to a lack of privacy, which can lead to feelings of vulnerability and fear, which can exacerbate mental health issues such as depression and anxiety. It's important to note that not everyone who uses social media will experience negative effects on their mental health, and the relationship between social media use and mental health is complex and multifaceted. However, it is important to be aware of the potential negative effects and to use social media in a healthy and balanced way. The negative effects of cyberbullying and harassment on individuals can be significant and long-lasting. They can lead to decreased self-esteem, increased feelings of isolation and loneliness, depression, anxiety, and even suicide. Cyberbullying can also have negative effects on communities, as it can lead to a breakdown of trust and a decrease in the overall well-being of the community. It can also lead to a culture of fear and silence, where people are afraid to speak out against bullying for fear of becoming a target themselves. It's important to recognize that the anonymity and the wide reach of the internet make it easy for cyberbullying and harassment to happen, and it's important for individuals and communities to take steps to prevent and address cyberbullying and harassment, such as educating people on how to recognize and respond to cyberbullying and creating a culture of empathy and respect. T.
The concept of social media addiction refers to a situation where an individual becomes so engrossed in using social media that it starts to negatively impact their daily life. This can include things like spending excessive amounts of time on social media, neglecting responsibilities and relationships, and feeling anxious or irritable when unable to access social media. One of the main negative effects of social media addiction is that it can lead to a decrease in face-to-face communication and an increase in feelings of isolation and loneliness. As people spend more time on social media, they may be less likely to engage in social interactions in person, which can lead to a decrease in empathy and social skills. Social media addiction can also lead to an increase in sedentary behavior as people spend more time sitting in front of screens. This can lead to a decrease in physical activity and an increase in health problems such as obesity and heart disease.
Another negative effect of social media addiction is that it can lead to an increase in the consumption of misinformation, as people are more likely to believe and share fake news and conspiracy theories. This can lead to an erosion of critical thinking and an increase in public polarization. Social media addiction can also lead to a decrease in productivity, as people may spend excessive amounts of time scrolling through their feeds instead of completing tasks. This can lead to a decrease in job performance and an increase in stress and anxiety. It's important to note that not everyone who uses social media will become addicted, and the relationship between social media use and addiction is complex and multifaceted. However, it is important to be aware of the potential negative effects of excessive social media use and to use social media in a healthy and balanced way. How social media can be used to spread false information and the negative effects this can have on society. Social media can be used to spread false information through a variety of means, including the sharing of fake news articles, the creation and sharing of misleading memes, and the spread of conspiracy theories. The ease of sharing information on social media platforms, combined with the ability to reach a large audience quickly, makes it a powerful tool for the dissemination of false information. One of the main negative effects of the spread of false information on social media is that it can lead to an erosion of trust in institutions and experts. When people are exposed to false information, they may become less likely to trust traditional sources of information such as the news media and government institutions, and more likely to believe in conspiracy theories and alternative facts. False information can also lead to public polarization, as people may become more entrenched in their beliefs and less likely to engage in constructive dialogue with those who hold different views.